Alright guys, what's going on? So it's been 1 week with the SCAR, and I said I was going to come back with the range report, so I am coming back with the range report today. I've already taken it to the range twice, which is crazy for me, but I've just been so excited that I had to go back and shoot again. The first time out, I shot it at 50 yards, and I started out with the red dot optic on there, and then I threw the ACOG on there. This is a Trijicon TA31F, and I threw that on there just for a little accuracy testing, but I really like it on there. I know the ballistic reticle doesn't work for the 308, but just for testing and accuracy and everything, it's been really good. The gun is awesome to shoot. The recoil is very, very nice for 308. I think a lot of that has to do with the brake, with the PWS brake, and just in general the type of action that the SCAR uses. I would say the recoil impulse, the closest I can compare it to is probably a 7.62 by 39 AK. It's a little bit different. It's not as sharp, more of a slower push, but it's really nice. And of course, it doesn't have that muzzle climb like an AK has, especially if you have a slant brake. But it doesn't, it's not as light as a 5.56 for sure. It's not. You definitely know you're shooting a bigger caliber, but like I said, the closest I could compare it to is like shooting an AK. So the first time out, I just kind of got it zeroed and shot it standing, shot it sitting, different kind of positions, just getting comfortable and getting on paper and stuff like that, and getting it zeroed. And then I went out again yesterday to test the accuracy. The two main rounds that I've been shooting is this Fiocchi 150 grain 308, and this is pretty cheap stuff I got from Ammo to Go, and it's ran really well. And then I also had this Hornady Steel Match. This is a steel cased 308 155 grain boat tail hollow point, and so this is supposed to be like an affordable round for competition shooters, but it's still very consistent and unbelievably accurate. And I'm going to roll in some targets and show you that. Let's see. So this is from yesterday. This is at 100 yards. This is all Hornady Steel Match. So you can see some of the groups here, and that one's awesome. Let me see. Try to get it to focus. And I mean that's an inch right there on the roller. So less than an inch center to center. That's a 5-shot group. And so the Hornady stuff has been really accurate. And this one, I think, this is my best group. That's another 5-shot group, and it's unreal. It looks like, let me set this again to an inch. So that's again, center to center, less than an inch at 100 yards. So really accurate. Then I took the rifle out to the 200-yard range, and these were with by that point I had ran out of the Hornady Steel Match ammo. I want to get some more of that if I can find it, but I switched to the Fiocchi 150 grain. And I wouldn't call these groups because I did adjust the scope. When I first started shooting, I was a little bit to the left, so I adjusted things over a little bit, and I was just trying different holds out at 200 yards. But still, what are the size of these? These are 8-inch shooting C's. So that's about everything there. I mean, I wouldn't even measure this as a group. But it's it's probably 6 inches at 200 yards, which that's about that's probably about as good as I could do with a 4X optic, and here's just another group 2, but same thing. I was adjusting the scope and kind of going back and forth, so I think I shot here, and then after I adjusted it was over here. So I'm very happy with the accuracy on this SCAR 17, and this is that's probably the best I've ever shot, so I'm very happy with it. And you know, the way it shoots is really nice. I shot it back to back with a DSA FAL, another 16-inch barrel 308, and I could definitely feel the difference in the recoil between the two. And so again, I think a lot of that has to do with that muzzle brake, but also the action. As far as cleaning it afterwards, it was really clean. Everything was clean on the bolt and the bolt carrier and bolt and everything. I've been using this stuff, Rand CLP, and I just have these little ones in my range bag, but I've been using that, and it stayed really clean. But the piston gets really dirty. I'll try to roll on a picture of how dirty the piston gets. That's pretty much where all the carbon buildup is on the piston. But it was pretty easy to clean. If you just use a brass bristle brush, it cleans up in about 3 or 4 minutes. It's not too crazy. So all in all, I'm really happy. Obviously, I'm still saving up, and I'm looking for a scope for this gun. So I'm willing for any recommendations that anybody has. But anyways, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, rate, and subscribe. And if you have any questions or comments, just hit me up below. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Alright, here's a picture of the piston before I cleaned it, and then here it is afterwards. And there's the SCAR field stripped.